guys, what is going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, please subscribe if you are new here. We're on the road to 150,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe right now and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And guys, make sure you have your notification bell on. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. But what's going on, you guys? And today, it is officially Friday the 13th. Oh boy, we know what that means, guys. Don't let a black cat cross your path. Don't break any mirrors. Don't walk under any ladders. Don't step on a crack in the sidewalk. There's a lot of crazy things that you shouldn't do today, guys. So make sure you're very careful, even though this is going up on the nighttime. So if you're alive and you're watching this, congratulations. You survived Friday the 13th. So today, I was going to do, like, Paranormal America, get back into the whole series, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to make a Friday the 13th video, and I found a story which I haven't read, so this is going to be my first time reading it too. I've just kind of briefly looked through it. This was posted on Reddit, so you know what happens when something comes from Reddit, it's usually pretty good, so I'm excited. But anyway, guys, today's story is called... What is it called? Why I Will Never Forget That Friday the 13th. Woo, scary! But enough of the jibber jabber, let's jump right over to the story. Why I Will Never Forget That Friday the 13th. When I was younger, my parents would always arrange playdates for me, because I wasn't exactly the most social of kids, and I didn't really make many friends. I mean, back then, I'd feel annoyed with them when they did this. I didn't mind sitting in my room, tipping my plastic crate of Star Wars toys upside down, and acting out stories with the most acrobatic lightsaber battles you ever saw. I suppose doing this all the time by myself was slightly weird. And being an only child, I'd be lying if I told you there wasn't times I wish somebody else could be there. If only so that the space battles and ground duels could have happened simultaneously. My problem was, though, that unless I knew you, I wasn't likely to interact with you, which was quite the dilemma for my young mind. So in retrospect, it was probably a good thing that I was forced to sit in the bedrooms of a variety of different kids, awkwardly agreeing to whatever they wanted to do while I sweated over their opinion of me. I would have been more grateful for it now if it hadn't been for that one Friday the 13th. My parents wanted to go out for dinner, so I was pawned off on a couple of new friends of theirs for the night, as they had a child who was of a similar age to me. I did my usual tantrums and begging, but with less enthusiasm compared to those first few times. I knew the drill by that point. They weren't going to change their mind. When I got there, he was in the middle of having a bath, so his parents told me I could just go up to his room and play with his toys. This ended up with me sat on a chair, arms folded and bored in his room, because my social awkwardness wouldn't dare let me touch some kid's toys without asking. I stuck to a strict look, but didn't touch policy. The temptation was high when I saw Stretch Armstrong sitting on his desk. That was the latest fad at the time, and it looked amazing in all those commercials that would play on Cartoon Network. I just wanted to see if it could really stretch for miles. At that point, I heard someone running towards the room. I turned to the door, and a kid younger than I am appeared. He said hello, and was all excitable and friendly. He told me his big brother was taking a bath, and asked if I wanted to see something. This kind of put me at ease being there, to be honest. I loved kids that didn't really care what I had to say, and that could just talk and talk. I agreed to see whatever it was he wanted to show me, and followed him. He took me through the kitchen, and there was a door that he had opened which led to a basement. He walked halfway down the stairs and just stood still, pointing at something. something that was in the corner of the room. I climbed down to where he was and tried to get a better look at it. I asked him what it was, but he just kept pointing at it and like ushering me over to it. I thought it was just some dumb game he was playing or something. So I went down the stairs and approached it. As I got closer, all I could see was some sort of scrumpled up brown paper bag. It looked like it was quite soggy. There was a nearby rake, so I just picked that up and prodded at it before deciding to open it. When I opened it, I almost threw up right then and there on the spot. The stench was fucking horrendous, and I can still remember the smell even now. It was just this cat. It was dead, but obviously not for long. I began dry heaving after I noticed its right arm bone had popped out through. I remember the little brother just laughing at me and then just running away. I went straight back up to the bedroom afterwards and saw my playdate in there at that point. I couldn't think of anything to say to the kid, and I felt quite nervous, so I blurted out the story of this dead cat his brother had just showed me. I remember telling him this story, and he just gave me this look. It was a look as if I was some sort of crazy person. He was nodding along, but his face was screwing up the more I told him. Once I told him the full story, he just sort of froze for a second, looking confused and shit. Then, he turned to me and said something I will never forget till the day I die. He just said, "I don't have a brother." My parents never took me for a playdate again after that, and to this day, whenever I bring this up, swear it must have been my imagination or something that I remember wrong. It became sort of a tradition of mine to question them on this date, because it reminds me of that strange little boy. We moved away from that town a few years later. It's been 15 years since, and I still don't really know what the fuck happened. But I swear, that kid was really there. Holy crap, that was the scariest thing I've ever read. Nah, just kidding, it wasn't the scariest, but it was definitely pretty creepy though. What did you guys think of it? My question to all of you guys for question of the day is, what did you think of the story? Do you believe it's true? Do you believe it's just somebody made it up? Let me know in the comment section. That is question of the day. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. Let's see if we can go for 30 million likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys are still watching right now, go look in the bottom of the description for the secret comment code. Shh, don't tell anyone though, it's a secret. But I want you to take that code, put it in the comment section. It proves to me that you watched the video till the very end and you found it. But that is all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember, the most important thing, chase your dreams. I love you guys.